Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. How are you? So, I don't need to give you my whole big spiel, but don't forget this is not an exact science. So, sometimes you got to think outside the box a little bit. Just keep some things in mind, whatever he shows. He's already bouncing around. He's talking about my hair being messed up. I don't know what it is about these guys and my hair or people's hair. He's over here bouncing around, jumping up and down. So you could see some energy moving here. Sometimes that stuff shows up on camera. Um, they always tell you to take pictures, and you might try that. Like if you're sitting at home late at night and it's quiet, you might just click some pictures around and see if you see anything moving, or I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up. So maybe you'll see something moving around. We use cameras a lot when we do paranormal investigation. He just bouncing around, going like this. I love you. Bouncing up and down, kind of turning. He's silly. I love talking to him. He's he's showing he's showing that some of the cloud that was in your head, of course, from his passing, it's kind of drifting out. It's kind of clearing a little bit. It's getting better. It's getting lighter. Ow, coffee's hot. Ow. It's clearing a little bit, which would be normal. Did you help the kids make a Valentine for him? Did you make one for him, or did you tell him Happy Valentine's Day, even if you didn't say it out loud? He's talking about Valentine's Day. He's showing me the little candy hearts, the ones, you know, that have been out for forever, and they taste like they've been out for forever. The ones with the little sayings on them. It says "Be mine." He showed me one that says "Be mine," and one that says "Heart you," just the letter U. Love you, of course. Um, those candy hearts that you can't hardly chew that break your teeth. That's what he's showing me. He's oh, I always want to find those. There's some that have dirty sayings on them, and I never remember to go find them. Pass them out to my friends. He's I don't know. Okay, he's saying something about one of them being sexual, or I want to say like "fuck you," but not like "fuck you," I'm mad at you. But I don't know if that's the exact words. But he's saying it in a sexual way. Um, you know, there's ways to say it where you love somebody or you want something, and then there's ways to say where you hate somebody and get the hell away from me. You know exactly what I mean. He's saying it in the nice way. Something about say do it again. Anyway, something about you saying something sexual on Valentine's Day to him. He's not gonna tell me what it is, and I don't want him to. It's none of my business. So he okay. He, okay. So he's been coming up. Right now he's doing it to me. This is my right shoulder. Some of these look backwards, depending on what I'm doing it on. He's poke, 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 like poke, 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 on the back of my shoulder. He's doing it really hard. So you either have felt it or you're going to feel this. He's been trying to get your attention. And then when he's doing that poke, 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 and he's trying to get your attention, then he leans forward and he says, "I love you," in your right ear, or at least that's the ear he's showing me. It doesn't have to be that ear. So I've probably told you before, sometimes it could just sound like some muttering, or it could sound like pss, 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 pss. You could actually hear the words once in a while, or it could be a high-pitched shriek, but just in one ear. And he's showing the right ear, but this is the side they usually come in on. Bob's always over here. Oh, he actually told me that I need to call in Archangel Michael and protect my back. So he's given me a warning about something, about someone doing something, trying to do something to me. I appreciate him. And then he reaches around and he smacks me on the back over here on the left. He says, "Don't worry about it, I got your back." And then he says, "There's several of us, so that's not for you. That's actually for me. Sorry about that. I appreciate that. Sometimes they'll come through with stuff for me just because, hey, I'm talking to you, I'm open, you know. He says, don't let it happen, and I won't let it happen. I'm taking it for time here. So, he's showing, I don't know how old your little one is. He's showing a crib, and it's white. And it's not like a regular crib like you go to the store to buy. It's more like a cradle. It's shorter. Now you can't see my hand down there. It's not like a regular crib. Anyway, it's white. So I'm going to try to describe this. So anyway, the stand that it's on, like the cradle's in here, and the stand that it's on, the pivot things are here. If I describe it, and it rocks. Just, it has a little spindles on each end or whatever in it, and you can push it and rock a baby in it. I don't know why he's showing this. I don't know if he's going to say. I don't. Somebody's reaching in and picking up this baby, and I can't say that because it feels like an older female picking up this baby out of this cradle, but it's a teeny tiny baby. They're showing me. I don't know why. So you just have to keep this in mind. Maybe it's somebody close to you. I'll even stretch it as far, which I hate to reach. I hate to reach out. They either tell me or they don't. Maybe it's a doll. I don't think so because now the baby looks real. So maybe you have a doll cradle like that, but I don't think so. So this baby out and they're changing the diaper on this baby. Don't know why. Just keep it in mind. They never waste a message. Okay, he wants to thank you for still being a part of his family, allowing the kids to still be a part of his family, for forgot what he's showing me. Hang on. For everybody banding together instead of somebody accusing somebody of it being their fault or accusing somebody of saying this or doing that. He loves that there's been none of that, like, blame amongst each other, hate amongst each other over him leaving. He says, mine, I did it, mine, all mine. But it could have, he says, it could have been so turned another way. So that would be a message for all of you. He loves that you've all banded together instead of pointing fingers at each other. He says it's as it should be. Okay, he's showing little kids running around. Of course, I know there's little kids running around. They look like, right now they look like little minions, so I'm not seeing any child in particular, not pinpointing any child in particular. It's somehow from this, and he shows them kind of running off. They are going to go out and do something really good with their life. But part of it is going to come from this part of your life. Oh, I probably didn't make any sense. It's me. I don't always make sense. Well, rarely. But like, because of what happened with this, when they run off into their lives, when they get older, this is going to have some kind of very positive impact for them. They're going to do something positive with it. That's going to be years from now, so I don't know, but he seems to be very proud of it. Not that he did this, but that they are going to go out and do something positive, and this is going to be a catalyst of some type. I should have to keep that one in mind for years from now. It was like I thought he was going to play with your hair back here, and then he says something about something being crooked. Not crooked like somebody's being crooked, but like something is crooked. I don't know, is your hair crooked, or did you pull it all over to one side, or do you have braids or something and one of them's crooked? I'm not sure what he means. I think it's something to do with your hair, but I could swear. I can't swear for sure. He's not explaining. No, maybe you need to go look in the mirror at the back of your head. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Then he goes, I love you. I love you, kind of in a sing-songy way, and I almost thought he was going to start singing the Barney song, I love you, you love me. That's what it sounded. Oh my God, I can't talk. Sorry. It almost sounded like he was going to start singing that. Hippity hoppity boo. Hippity hoppity boo. He's kind of flitting around now. He's not landing on one thing. Get back here. Start talking. He goes back behind me and he starts pointing at some of my stuff. He says, you got too much stuff. You need to get rid of some of this. So So do you have a bunch of stuff, maybe of his, that you need to get rid of? He's referencing, he's talking about my stuff, but it's something directed towards you. Yeah, see, sometimes they just get so cryptic. It's not fair. I don't know why he's showing me. It's like this object. It's like a face. It's like something that would sit on a shelf like a statue, but it's just a face. It's very dark. It's carved. The face is kind of long. I don't know what kind of I've seen these statues before, or at least something similar to it. It's carved. It's almost like maybe a traditional hat or something on top of it. I almost want to say fertility god statue or something, but I don't know about those things, so don't get mad at me if I put the wrong thing on there. I don't know. I have no clue why he's showing me that. This is his show. Okay, he's showing me the smallest one. I don't know if that he's showing me the smallest one standing up, and he's reaching down and holding its hand. So the baby's standing like this, but it's spinning around and it's spinning around because he's holding the hand like dancing, like when you take a woman out and you hold them and they kind of spin around underneath you on the dance floor. That's the kind of thing that he's showing with the little one. He's got my head itching. Here we go. And the baby is looking up at him. So if you see that child doing something like that, you'll know that that child is dancing with him. He's just holding his hand down there. I know it's hard for me to describe and not get it all in the picture. And the baby's just going around in a circle, looking up at him, holding on to his hand as they're dancing around. So he's playing with them. They see him clearly. Clearly, this one is looking right at him, just like because they can't. They see them. They hear them. Okay, then he's showing me another child, a little bit older, girl, dark skin, and she's sitting there. She's sitting on a bed. She's in a bedroom. She's sitting there and she's like coloring or drawing or something. Just like kind of in her own zone, kind of in her own space, just doing something with a crayon or something. And she looks up at him and she says, "Daddy." And she's drawing him a picture. She's drawing him a picture. I don't see the picture. I can't see what it is, or don't know that I need to. It doesn't have to be an exact picture, but she's drawing him a picture, so she's interacting with him. So both of these children are interacting with him like. Okay, so now he's showing you sitting on the couch. And he's behind you. So it doesn't even matter if the couch is up against the wall. It doesn't matter. He's behind you because he can. And it's like you feel this like warm breath coming in from behind you, like in this area. It's like this rush of warm air, just kind of in this area coming from back behind. but you won't feel it like it won't be like a warm breeze coming through. It's just like coming from here. So when he does something like that, make sure you acknowledge and validate him, tell him you love him, ask him to do more. I ask my peeps up there, let's not do the scary stuff. We don't need people thinking their house is haunted. Just let them know that you're there and you still love them. He's talking about ruffling something around in the living room, but he's talking about like ruffling a blanket or ruffling. And he showed a couch, but he's not showing a blanket on the couch. So he's saying ruffling it up, ruffling it up. Are there pillows on your couch? Is there a blanket on your couch? Is there something besides a hard couch? He's ruffling it up. Excuse me. Where that came from. And it's like you're sitting on the couch and he kind of kneels down in front of you and he tries to take your hands and put them between his hands. So when you're sitting there, usually it's like when you're kind of aimlessly not really think your mind might be wandering somewhere else. And you should feel a warmth or a tingling or something. Or he presses his energy hands. Put your hand between there. So one hand could suddenly get warm or suddenly have goosebumps or suddenly just tingle. Or you could just feel like all of a sudden there's pressure, like it might feel like it's swelling up, which it won't be. He says, how are you? How are you really? Talk to me, tell me. Tell me your thoughts. They can read your mind though. Sorry. They can, so I'm not sure why he's saying this, but he wants you to talk directly to him. Just extremely recently, you gave out this big laugh. Big, not just a laugh. He's talking about like a belly laugh, like a big laugh, like a roar, like a really, and it was something that you truly felt, not just like half-ass laugh. And he said that made him smile. That made him feel so good because that's the way he wants you to feel. He said he doesn't want it to be all sadness. How could you think, how, say it again. How can you think I left you? I am still there. But I'm there in a good, positive way. He says, don't think you have to hide from me, because you can't. He says, but it's good. It's okay. I want nothing but happiness for you. Nothing but love and happiness in your life. It's important to me. It's important for you. It's important for the children. He's talking about left-handed cigarettes again. So when you get that smell, and I'm not talking about somebody sitting there smoking it, I'm talking about when it's not around, or you're walking through a store or outside or wherever in your car, what doesn't matter, and you get that little whiff of that left-handed cigarette, that's him going, hey, I'm here, dropping in to say I love you. Gotta love him. He feels, he came in all excited and jumping around. He feels very calm, very, very full of, very full of love, very peaceful. He says non-toxic. He's non-toxic. I think I've ever heard that term before. I'm here to straighten the rest of it out. I'm here to straighten the rest of it out. So evidently it's his goal to kind of fix all the strings left behind. And he's got a huge smile on his face when he said that. It will be all right. It's going to be all right. It is all right. And he kind of smacked me on the back again, and he said, and you too, Rhonda. He's asking you to be the best you can be. He says, not half-assed, the best you can be. And he says, fuck the rest of them. So I'm not sure who the rest of them are. He feels like there's somebody trying to pull you down the wrong path, or down a path you shouldn't go, or maybe drag you down, or maybe they're a negative influence. I mean, he's making me feel like they're trying to drag you down this path, and you should go, no, 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 like, I'm not going that way. No, not going to do that. No. He says, think about it. Think about it. Not worth it. Give Mom a kiss for me. He says, all right, Chelsea, I fuck with her all the time. She knows it. Now he mentions butterfly kisses. He's showing me a white feather, so you should be finding those in some weird places. So that's just another sign from him. They all like the feathers. They're easy to manipulate, if you want to call it that. Easy to handle for them. So he mentioned a song, and he said, where did the love go? So I asked Alexa, you want to say her name? She'll come on. And I said, where did the love go? And she came up, where did our love go by the Supreme? So I thought, all right, maybe I need to redo that, try it again. So I let it play for a minute, and I thought, okay, is this the song that you really want me to say? And I got goosebumps from the knees down on both legs, so that was my confirmation. Played Where Did Our Love Go by the Supremes, and just listen to the words. There'll be a message in there for you. I like it when my guys use music. And he's walking around behind me. I don't know where he's going. Hang on. So, okay, he was doing something for me, so that's why I paused that. I must be really naive to some stuff going on that I didn't know about for me. Anyway, so he said he's happy you became his wife. He does not regret it. Scars, talk about scars, not physical scars, emotional scars. He says, that was on me. Nothing you did, only the way I took things. I'm saying it slowly because I'm trying to make sure that I say what he's saying. He said, that was on me. Does not regret 1 minute of it. Not 1 second. It was beautiful. That's the way I see it now. Only the other things were only because my head was scrambled. They don't count. Only the love counts. That's all that matters. That's all I took with me. And I don't know if I've explained it to you, but like when we go up there, they like you get like cleansed, and it's like they peel the layers of an onion from off of you, like all this crap from Earth. So he's had all of that crap peeled off of him. So that's just not even part of it anymore. All he has remaining is the good part, the love. He says deep love. Excuse me, deep love, generosity, that's what he meant by that. Um, so he says that's the part he wants you to remember too, not the rest of it. He says that's extra baggage. You don't need to carry that with you. So he's actually showing like somebody carrying a suitcase, big suitcase, and then they just set it down and they just walk away. They just walk away. So leave that baggage. Just set it down somewhere and walk away from it. The baggage isn't part of it anymore. Not for him, and that's what he wants for you. He says memories. He's right back here, and he's almost like energy's like pushing on me, and it feels like a bubble pushing on me. I was happy with what I had. I did not appreciate it enough. He's very slow talking right now. He's very calm. Like I said, peaceful. He good grief. Then he comes up behind me. He kind of goes like this, and he goes, ah, just like totally opposite. And he's laughing hysterically. He thinks he's funny. He says I can still be cute. It's like he was going to put his hands in the back of my hair and just go. I think they like messing with my hair because it's just something easy to manipulate, like a feather. It's easy. He says, I want to leave you with this final thought. I do love you. But smile for me. Smile. Oh, there's a song in that too. And my left ear is getting extremely hot. So I don't know if that's him or Bob, because usually Bob will, and sometimes it'll even turn bright red around the edge. It's starting to burn. It's getting really hot. That's their energy. So when you get that, usually, well, it will be one ear. Know that that's them trying to get your attention. So pay attention to what's going on at that moment because it's getting hotter. When that happens, pay attention to what's going on right at that second. Like, is there a song on the radio, a verse, or something on the TV, or something in the store that you need to turn your head and look at, or something? Okay. Yeah, I forgot the song. Oh well. You might see if you could find Google a song, whatever I said. I don't remember when I do these. I mean, I'm not zoned out. It's just I just don't remember the readings. He's grabbing your face and kissing you. And everything will be okay. Okay. He says you're gonna. My ear is still very hot. It's my left ear. Um, he said everything is going to be okay. And he's talking again. Don't go down that path. Don't follow that person. So whatever is going on there, he's bringing it up again. It's not the best for you. All right, goes. See you later. He's kind of going like this. Kind of. Whoop, see you later. Kind of flipping his hand around. And with that, he's leaving. Okay, my dear. Thank you for being patient. Much love to you. Love you lots. We'll have to meet someday. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. See ya.